do the global leaders find it very difficult and hard to understand that doing well by doing good is a good business model? Why is it so hard for them to understand when it seems so simple?
Yeah.
Yeah, your question seems to be such an obvious one, but you see, it's probably not the right way to frame the question, if I may say. It's not why they don't see it, it's why can't we galvanize more of them into action. I've never met a CEO who wants to have more unemployment in the world, or wants to exhaust all the scarce resources, or to drive global warming to a higher level, or believe in more people going to bed hungry. I have not met them. If you have, send them my way, because it would be a very interesting discussion. So you know, the goodness is inherent in everybody, to be honest, and you should believe that as well. And it's also then the other thing will be is, why do we put the burden on one when the issues are so complex? Why don't we do this all together? Because it's so easy to abdicate responsibility and to point to one or the other. So it goes back to what we were talking before. How do we create these comfort zones? And how do we provide umbrellas for people to rise under? See, I'm in a very privileged position because the company is doing well, I have great people, I have a certain scale. Whatever we say might get printed in the paper or not, but the world is made up of a lot of small companies. They don't have these resources, they don't have the protection that I have by its size. So we need to help them. A lot of the CEOs in companies, they're learning. So there are different experiments to be sure that something can be proven. And the other thing is the complexity of the problem. You talk about water, and then you quickly have a discussion about energy, and then it's food security. Yeah. And a lot of people have a problem doing the system thinking and dealing with that complexity. Yeah. And then seeing with it's like a little balloon, you know, you squeeze it here and it pops out somewhere else. So how do you deal with that at a time that your business is probably under pressure because the economy is not going as well as you want to do it? You might have the pressures of your shareholders. The tenure of a CEO is now 3.5 years. So how much fan card can you be to lead some of these projects at a time that the political system is, to say the least, broken and very difficult, and yet you need them? So exposure you give your company that you might become a lightning rod of an NGO. Newspapers that are outright cynical if they have a chance to do this. I see Richard coming back in. Welcome, Richard. So the forces of doing that are actually more working against you than for you. But having said that, we have 1,200 companies signing up on the social responsible principles for the UN. The UN Global Compact has 7,000 members. Socially responsible investments are increasing rapidly. So there are many good things that we need to do.